Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read. We're going to talk about Tuesday, the 21st of March, 2023. I do want to sincerely thank you so much for joining me for this reading, but I do want to remind you, as always, it is general for the day for all 12 signs. So just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Don't forget to hit that like button and comment down below. But we're going to begin and pull from the wisdom of the Oracle deck. The overall message I got for us, getting what you want, getting what you want. I do feel like there's a manifestation vibe written all over this reading. So be careful what you wish for. Be careful in regards to what you desire, some of which need to recognize or remember that, yes, you deserve whatever upgrade or change you're thinking about at certain points throughout this day and surrounding it. Say it's a new, a more ideal living situation or career change. Could be a switch up in regards to a connection. It's going to be more productive, or just it's destined timing, I want to say, for that to happen later down the line. And there may be some preparation, say saving up of money, making other changes beforehand to prepare you to make that successful shift for oneself. Okay. Yeah, I mean, everybody is going to have a different desire, need, want, right? So I do feel like at certain points there is a highlight on imperfection, but I do feel as if you naturally need to, well, not naturally, but you need to check oneself and get out of that focus on the imperfections, because, or just do something about it, right? If you can, if it's within your control. But I do feel like there's a focus on your mind and how it's growing, okay? So knowledge intake, but on how it transforms into your external reality. So tread carefully, okay? But I do feel like for whatever reason, there's a bit of a to oneself kind of hermit mode, maybe a bit of loneliness highlighted throughout this day, even if you're wrapped up with or surrounded by people, working with people. But I wouldn't be surprised if you're spending a lot of time alone, or just feeling like keeping to oneself. Spirit saying this is purposeful. And I feel like that's going to change moving forward. There's going to be a lot of connecting with people, new friends, more love. I do feel as if some of which are going to be working more. So this is going to naturally be pushing you to interact with people. They're saying getting out and about, okay? Getting out and about. But I do feel like this day highlights your desire for fairness, okay? More balance needed. I do sense that your energy throughout this day, and I want to say Monday as well, feeling much better in comparison to the previous days, or some of which. But yeah, look at this. Remember I was saying your mind is growing, knowledge intake, as we do have an owl sitting there on top of her head. I do feel like with this imagery, if you look closely, with the crown, a very royal vibe about your energy being drawn to this reading throughout this day and surrounding it for the most part. And Spirit saying, well, when you're feeling this royal way about you, this confidence, at least for the most part, why is that? Was it because you were just working out? Was it because you just meditated, or you were wrapped up with a complimentary person? Was it because you were just wrapped up with running your business or working that job? There's something about what you were doing, or who you were wrapped up with, or what you were wrapped up with, that was making you feel better in energy, more confident. I do feel like there's the potential for praising, complimenting. You might feel the need to assist or compliment, or both, somebody else. And I feel like this is going to feel very gratifying. There's a highlight on when you do what's right for you, things just fall into place when they're meant to. But also when you do what you can to help people while helping oneself, or expecting for that to follow, things will work out for you. Okay, a sense of good karma also being written over this reading, as I struggle, being a part of this day. Okay, a highlight, if you will. One or two more. Imagine, absolutely. I'm not surprised this is coming out. Haven't seen this card in a hot second. There's a bit of a dreamy sort of fantasizing kind of vibe about this day. And Spirit saying, again, where you drift to, that's purposeful, right? It could be Spirit pushing you to think about the past, imagine something better for oneself for the future. But there's a feeling that you do need to also tread carefully in regards to how you're imagining your future unraveling, because you just might be shocked when you get exactly what you want, okay? There might be more that you need to learn in regards to what it is you're thinking about acquiring. In Spirit saying if there was something similar that you were trying to or thinking about, even researching, getting into in the past, that wasn't the right option for you, even if you thought it was. But I also feel like there's a focus on soulmates, who you feel most connected to these days might just be changing partially or completely moving forward. Is a feeling that different types of energy are going to be, you're going to feel yourself bonding with different types of energies moving forward in comparison to potentially now and past versions of oneself. This is just a true reminder that you're changing, okay? And that's not a bad thing. But, and people might be noticing certain changes about you individually, but thinker, okay? I do feel like there's a lot of thinking throughout this day. We also have blessed, never-ending story, and higher power. However this works for you, feeling like continuous messing with spiritually. It could be continuously feeling quite affected by energy. It could be in regards to a connection. It just might feel that highlighting of certain mundane tasks, routines. It's like you get up, you go to work, or you run your business, and then you go to sleep, right? But Spirit's saying, however this works for you, we're going to need to find ways to spice things up moving forward, or make one, if not multiple, important changes, adjustments, to see oneself not experiencing this never-ending story, or just to better make the best out of it. Say, like me, for example, I'm not going to be able to avoid energy affecting me or my spirituality messing with me from time to time. And it's just going to be a waste of my energy and resources to try. But I can continuously improve my ability to certain strategies to cope, to deal, okay? To not let it affect my overall well-being, my mood, if you will. But I do feel like there's a connection to your higher power that's being highlighted. And this is a day that just highlights quite simply that you are truly blessed, okay? Blessed. And I feel like that even is coming through when people are praising and complimenting you. What else do we have for this upcoming Tuesday? We have the Queen of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, being noticed for what you cut out, being noticed for somebody who isn't afraid to cut out people, places, and situations. And Spirit saying this makes room for more blessings, okay? I do feel as if being drawn to this reading, there's a magical vibe about you where if you want it, you'll acquire it. If you want it, you're not afraid to work for it. But Spirit's saying also there's a highlighting of the fact that you are more strategic in regards to how you go about just doing that, right? Doing just that. Where in the past you might have overworked yourself completely to get to a certain completion of a goal or to get that wish fulfillment. But now you're able to combine your ability to manifest, to co-create with the spiritual realm, with that hard work and preparation and strategic planning. Does that make sense? In Spirit saying this is true result of you working smarter, not harder at times. And at times feeling it's necessary to work harder and not smarter. But you get the point, trusting your intuition through it all in regards to which strategy is going to be most efficient for you. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's a day where you're moving slowly. There's thoughts of financial loss, seeing something grow a little bit slower than you like, but I feel like that'll take an increase moving forward. I feel like you'll crave the spending of money, wanting to just go out and spend, but Spirit's saying this isn't what you should be doing at this time. Bear with me as that was quite a weird chuckle, but I do feel as if there's other ways to fulfill oneself, or they're saying fill that void, if you will, for some, than to be letting go of your money frivolously, if I could even say it, right? There's a need to put your money aside. They're saying clean up, tidy up. That's a good way to get oneself filling in that empty space and feeling quite cleansed and gratified in the end, all the meanwhile. And there might be a moment of clarity in regards to your situation or what lies ahead when you do so. It might be a day where you see faces, okay, in the most random spots. This wisdom deck is just, it's amazing in regards to how they hide the faces in there. Did you actually even see that? Sorry. If you look here, there's a face. But anyways, I do feel like there's a focus on your motivation in regards to getting something done, in regards to seeing oneself with a brighter future. I do feel like there's a need to balance out your efforts, okay? But your masculine and feminine side, if we look at the black and white horse, They're showing me a yin and yang symbol. I do feel as if completion is taking a highlight from the past and moving forward. But again, imagine in a very strategic manner. Don't overthink. At times you might need to get oneself out of your head, especially if Spirit's speaking through you clearly, which I know I'll be experiencing. But it's a day that highlights overall, you're going to get what you want. So what is it for you? All right. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Tuesday, and I'll see you next time.